Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fenway Park.
On April 27, 2002, Derek Lowe captured Red Sox Nation's adoration by inducing Jason Tyner of the Devil Rays to ground out to second base for the last out of his no-hitter. His outing was a 10-0 victory over Tampa Bay, marking the first no-hitter by a Red Sox pitcher at Fenway Park since Dave Moorhead did it in 1965. With Jason Varitek calling the pitches, they stymied the Rays and allowed only one base runner. With the game tied at 5-5 in the ninth inning on April 27, 2015, Xander Bogaerts jump-started a winning rally with a one-out single to left, and Ryan Hanigan followed with a single up the middle. Blue Jays reliever Miguel Castro then uncorked a wild pitch to put the winning run at third base before Mookie Betts laced a walk-off single to score Xander and give the Red Sox a 6-5 victory over Toronto. On April 27, 2009, the Red Sox hadn't gotten one past second. With no score in the game came the ninth inning and a walk to Dustin Pedroia, followed by a David Ortiz single that fell in front of Indians center fielder Grady Sizemore, bringing up Jason Bay. He took a pitch high into the night that found the seats in left field, broke the scoreless tie, and would give the Sox an eventual 3-1 victory in Cleveland. In the 14th inning, with the score tied in Anaheim, on April 27, 2003, David Ortiz and Jason Varitek hit back-to-back leadoff homers to beat the Angels 6-4. Down 2 runs, the Red Sox came from behind on back-to-back home runs to beat the Detroit Tigers 6-5 on April 27, 1998. In the 8th, after Troy O'Leary blooped single into center, Midray Cummings came through and took a fastball into the Red Sox bullpen to tie the game. Darren Lewis, who never had hit more than 4 home runs in a season, then drove a changeup down the line, barely clearing the wall near the pesky pole to put the Sox ahead for good. On April 27, 1990, the Sox beat Oakland for their second straight walk-off win. With runners on first and third, Tony Pena then drove in Jody Reed with a hit, and Randy Kutcher moved up to second. Bill Buckner came up and grounded out, but both runners moved up. Now, with 2 outs, Ellis Burks popped a blooper into center, and with both runners on the move, the winning run scored for the come-from-behind 7-6 walk-off. The Sox pulled out a 2-1 victory over the Mariners in the ninth inning on April 27 in 1983. With a Seattle runner on second, Rick Sweet lined a single to right. Reed Nichols threw a strike to Sox catcher Jeff Newman that nailed the runner at the plate and ended the game. On April 27, 1963, Gene Conley and White Sox hurler Dave DeBusschere, who both play in the NBA in the offseason, each pitched in relief during the 4th inning of the Red Sox 9-5 victory over the White Sox at Fenway Park. On April 27, 1944, Boston Braves knuckleballer Jim Tobin no-hits the Brooklyn Dodgers, 2-0. He also hit a home run to support his own cause, becoming the first pitcher to homer in his own no-hitter. In Washington, on April 27, 1924, the Sox pulled off a triple play. With men on first and second, Sam Rice crashed a liner to Sox first baseman Joe Harris. Harris grabbed the drive, threw to shortstop Dud Lee, who tagged second, getting the runner coming back from third, and threw quickly back to Harris before the runner coming back from second could get back to the bag safely. Finally, on April 27th, back in 1912, the Red Sox came from behind with 3 runs in the 8th inning. The Athletics got a lead and were up 5-3. Steve Yerkes was passed and Tris Speaker singled. Larry Gardner then smashed the first pitch he saw for 3 bases, and the game was tied. Duffy Lewis, up next, sent the first ball he saw to right field for a double, scoring Gardner with what would be the winning run. Smokey Joe Wood pitched a perfect 9th inning, sending everyone home with a great come-from-behind victory, 6-5.